Welcome to the midweek wrap on Yarra Ranges Life TV. A mini wrap this week, the only hyper-local news, weather and events program, of course, for the Yarra Valley and the Dandenong Ranges. And what have we been up to? Well, last Friday I went to the Lilydale RSL, where members of the Lilydale RSL formed a Guard of Honour to pay their respects to their fallen president, Don Parsons, who passed away suddenly at the start of May. There was about 25, 30 odd people in attendance there, as well as out the front of the cenotaph and the War Memorial in Lilydale. There's about another 35 people in attendance there forming a Guard of Honour as the hearse carrying Don's body drove by. On Saturday night, we continued our Valley Vibes. It was the last Valley Vibes for a couple of weeks. We're having a week off from Valley Vibes next week as the new coronavirus restrictions, of course, come into play. And we begin to open up the doors a little bit. But last Saturday, of course, we had the Gotcha band play for us, of course. They did 80s and 90s covers. It was a great fun night, lots of Aussie music, of course. Big shout out to all the boys at Gotcha. If you missed out on the show, went for over an hour, lots of awesome music. And lots of fun banter and dodgy wardrobe changes in between as well. But stick around now, we've got the latest local news headlines coming up for you. A reminder for all pool and spa owners in the Yarra Ranges, due to state government legislation introduced late in 2019, you have until June the 1st to register your pool or spa with council. Mayor Richard Higgins said the new laws came out of coronial inquests where unsafe and non-compliant pool or spa barriers contributed to the drowning death of children. Compliance certificates for pool and spa safety barriers will be required every 4 years. So the Minister for Local Government, the Honourable Adam Somyurek, recently announced that there will be no change of date for the next council general elections to be held on the 24th of October. Following changes introduced to the Local Government Act 2020 that require a statewide and uniform approach to voting, this year's council election will be conducted by mail-in ballot. You have until August 28th to be on either state or council rolls to vote. With anyone wishing to stand as a candidate, they have until midday 22nd of September to nominate. The state government will also invest an additional $50,000 on top of the existing $87,000 to encourage women to run for council at the 2020 election in support of its goal of gender equality on councils by 2025. And local schools set to benefit from the state government's $2.7 billion economic rebound package. Last week, Minister for Education and Deputy Premier James Merlino announced major upgrades at Lilydale Heights College, Lilydale High School, Yarra Ranges Special Development School, and Yarra Secondary College and Monbulk College will form part of the works being undertaken here in the Yarra Ranges. From refurbished toilets, admin facilities, libraries to brand new STEM, home ec and trade buildings, teachers, students and parents alike are set to benefit from the stimulus package. And finally, shocking footage over the weekend on social media of Warburton's redwood forest overrun by out-of-towners, desperate to take advantage of the easing of lockdown restrictions. So, friendly reminder again that we are still being asked to stay home where possible to help prevent a potentially deadly second wave of COVID-19. The current advice is that there are only 5 reasons to leave the house: to shop for essentials, to exercise, for medical care, to work or study, or to visit friends and family if you really need to. Well, that's pretty much the end of a micro midweek wrap, of course, mini wrap. Big shout out to Karina Stone, who's a little bit under the weather, of course. I hope you're feeling much better soon, my dear. Big thank you, of course, to Danny Field as well for all his fantastic camera work behind the camera and on the editing desk as well. And what have we got coming up this weekend? Well, on Friday, we are off to Healesville. We're still going to get some music happening and keep the live music scene alive, but we're going to the other end of the valley and check out what's happening at the Grand Hotel up there. We've got a couple of local bands playing for us there, and we're supporting some young acts and artists this time around, so be sure to tune in. If you've missed out on any of our Valley Vibes broadcasts and local live music broadcasts, scroll back through our playlist. There's about 9 hours of awesome live music that we've captured just in the last 7 weeks. That's on top of all the other awesome music that we've captured, including the Shantuzis, Russell Morris, you name it, it's there. There's a lot of awesome local content. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to be following us to receive a notification whenever we go live. I'm Pat Boucher. We're living, loving and sharing life in the valley and the ranges only on Yarra Ranges Live TV. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.